Hello friends, it's Dave here from SaveDex.
And I'm Sophie.
And we are now halfway through 2021 and we have already had some fantastic indie games gracing their presence on the Nintendo Switch.
We play a lot of indie games on this channel, so we wanted to take today to look back and reminisce about our favourite games we have seen on the Switch this year and bring them into the spotlight once more.
So before we get started, let's look at the rules, because as we all know, these fun lists need strict rules.
Rule the first: these are just our personal favourites. This isn't official, so if your favourites aren't on here, it doesn't mean we hated them. We may not even have played it, so please recommend them to us in the comments below and make sure to subscribe while you're down there, that would be most appreciated.
Rule the second: we are looking at our favourite indie games that released on the Nintendo Switch in the first half of 2021. Some may have released earlier on other platforms, but the Switch release is the only one we're taking into account.
And lastly, we didn't want to spoil our list in the intro, so the games you have been looking at so far are our honourable mentions. So here are our top 10 favourite indie games of 2021 so far.
Number 10, Night Squad 2. I was kindly introduced to this game by a live stream from Indie Game Pulse, and I really like the look of it. It's a party game with 13 mini-games to play, either local or online. You have a selection of knights to choose from, each with different personalities that shine through, and although each game has the same top-down perspective and controls, they are very different in how they play. You have your standard battle royale, there's a football game, a race, capture the flag, and plenty more. I've shown this game to several people and it's a winner every time. Well, I've been the winner every time, obviously. I have done a video ranking all the mini-games, so check that one out, but honestly, I think they're all fun, so get this game and have a great night. Spelt with a K so the pun works.
Number 9, Escape from Life Inc. This is a 2D platformer about 3 animal friends being kidnapped and taken to Life Inc. They must now escape it. Didn't expect that. I thought this game was super fun with a great story and some great characters. The 3 animals had their own abilities and they needed to work as a team to progress. This game was made by a solo developer who was only 15, which is an amazing accomplishment, especially given how good this game is. There certainly is no need to escape from this one.
Number 8, Mail Mole. I only noticed this game about a week before it came out, but I fell in love with it instantly. A simple but fun 3D platformer where you take control of a cute little mole who travels underground. It reminded me of New Super Lucky's Tale with the burrowing mechanics and the bold, vibrant world. You are always underground when travelling and only surface to leap through the air, and I just loved the satisfying feeling of momentum you can gain doing this. It isn't a very challenging game, although the final level did get me a fair few times, but I still had a blast playing it. For beginners to the platformer genre, or those who want a more relaxing time, this is a must-play in my book. This game really delivers.
Number 7, ALBA, A Wildlife Adventure. What an amazing game! It's an adventure chillacathon that has you exploring the island of Sakurao, identifying different fauna on the island, and helping to preserve the local wildlife through healing sick animals, picking up trash, fixing up the reserve and gaining signatures for your petition protesting against the building of a luxury hotel. And there's plenty of photography to be done, although sadly you cannot keep the photos. But this game was a joyous experience and it charmed my socks off. And then I found out that if for each download they plant a tree, this certainly is a game that I had to snap up.
Number 6, PAPERBALL Deluxe. Just one glance at this game and you can see its inspiration. Rolling a ball around levels to get to the end, moving the stick to tilt the level. This is a love letter to fans of the old Super Monkey Ball games. There are several different modes to play that change up the gameplay. It sadly lacks the mini-games, but it triumphs at providing the fantastic level design and challenge. And it really is challenging. I managed to beat every difficulty and it gets so hard, but it is fair by providing infinite lives and a quick restart option. We still have 3 more months to wait for Banana Mania, so why not check this game out in the meantime? I had a ball with it.
Number 5, Cozy Grove. In our 5th spot we have a life sim, a cosy one at that. You reside on an island helping spirits, oh and they're cuddly cubic bears. This game is in real time, and although this could be frustrating for some, I found it made me appreciate the time I spent on the game a bit more. In playing this game, I'm not aiming to 100% it like some games, but I am playing it at a leisurely speed, which I think is what its purpose is. It's charming, with beautiful dynamic environments that come to life when you introduce torchlight or help out the spirits. You see the colour spread across the island much like a watercolour painting. Also there's a summer update where you can catch bugs and skip stones. If you're looking for a wealth of relaxing entertainment, Cozy Grove is a treasure trove.
Number 4, Rising Hell. Wow, we reached number 4 on a top 10 indies list without mentioning a roguelite. What is going on here? A review code for this game came my way, and at first glance it looked decent. Randomly generated vertical levels with fun combat could be a good time if not somewhat generic, but this game surprised me. I was not expecting it to be as good as it was. The main draw for this was the controls. As you jump up and slice your way through the enemies, your momentum does not stop, and it never stops feeling satisfying. Combine that with an amazing metal soundtrack and it is an addictive, adrenaline-fueled rush that was very hard to put down. But we have 3 more games to get through, so let's continue rising the hell through this list.
Number 3, Littlewood. I first saw this game on a stream by the Indie Gaming Guild, and honestly when I first saw it I thought it would just be a simple farm sim. Oh boy was I wrong. There's town building elements, crafting, fishing, mining, wood cutting, relationship building, which can sound like your typical farm sim, but there is so much crammed into this game. There are different areas you can travel to in a hot air balloon, with more things to upgrade, and it is a well-packed game. I still find stuff that I haven't unlocked yet. It's so strange that we've not made a video on this game, because I play it a lot, but I had to dedicate a channel on our Discord for it. Link to that Discord is in the description by the way. It's the Littlewood that little could.
Number 2, KAZE and the Wild Mask. I had my eye on this game for a while. A 2D platformer where you play as a bunny? I'm sold. I was given the honour of writing a review of this game for Switch Up and I loved it. It is an homage to Donkey Kong Country, and in a time where Nintendo don't want to bring us a new game in that series, this is a great game to fill that void. Each level has its own gimmicks to keep them memorable and interesting, as well as the titular masks that you can don to give you extra powers. In recent years I only have time to play through a game once before I need to move on to something else, but this one I just had to replay the levels and try and find all of the collectibles to get the good ending. I highly recommend this game to anyone who loves 2D platformers and longs for a new Donkey Kong Country game. It is one to rabbit on about.
Number 1, Rogue Heroes Ruins of TASOS. We first experienced this game in a demo talk video and we knew it was going to be a day one purchase. A link to the pastel game with roguelite gameplay sounds good to us. We did reviews for Switch Up and our own channel as well as the live stream, so we got plenty of coverage for this game and it really deserved it. Not only is this a roguelite dungeon crawler but also incorporates town building, exploration and fun top-down Zelda gameplay. This game has fantastic pixel art style, with each area discovered being more interesting than the last. There's excellent co-op multiplayer with a great array of weapons and upgrades that are interesting and exciting. This is definitely not a Rogue Zero.
Thank you so much for watching our video. Did you like these games on our list? Did we miss any out? Let us know in those comments down below.
Also remember to click that like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and if you are new here then check out the description where we have put links to the reviews we have done for any games featured on this list.
Thank you so much for watching everyone. See you in the next one.
Goodbye!